What an amazing way to start off Supergirls action, Dave. A matchup for the NWA Women's Championship of the World.
And here comes the challenger, Scotty. This is Penni Lane from Australia, and I believe she's from the Gold Coast in Australia as well. She's quite a competitor. This is her debut here in Supergirls, although we've heard a lot about her prior to coming here.
We have heard a lot about her. She's relatively new to the mainland, and so far in her few matches that she's had, she has really been tearing up the ranks.
Absolutely, but you know what? A little concern here. In her debut with Supergirl, she's taking on the champion. She's taking on the monster, Amazing Kong.
That's right. I tried to talk to Amazing Kong before the matchup, try to get a little background on her. Where's she from? How much does she weigh? All she said is she's from anywhere she wants, and she weighs as much as she darn well pleases.
Actually, I saw you trying to have the conversation with her. She is intimidating. If you think that, from the ring, as a fan, she's just staring into your eyes. Imagine trying to be beside her. She's intense, to say the least.
She's one of the most intense competitors, be it male or female, that I've ever seen in the ring. And as you can see, the lights are on, the smoke is coming out, and we are just about to get our first glimpse of the NWA Women's Champion of the World.
And I'm telling you, Scotty, Amazing Kong has big things in her future. She is tearing up the ring. You know, look at the intensity, and she's coming to the ring here with her advisor, Ladies' Choice, LC. She doesn't need him. I don't know what that relationship's all about. She's dominant without him.
By the looks of it, she could probably take Ladies' Choice to task herself.
Did you see Penni Lane's face? That's not a good sign when you're that concerned when the competitor's walking to the ring. But just look at her face. She's all business.
You know, a completely dominant champion in Amazing Kong. It kind of reminiscent back in the early 90s of Big Van Vader and how dominant he was in all of his title defenses.
I'm not sure if you saw that. Penni Lane taking, bailing out of the ring there, going actually into the first row to try to get away from Kong.
And this crowd just does not know what to make of Amazing Kong. One of the most intimidating, one of the most intense competitors they have ever seen.
And LC there just drinking back a bit of his drink and getting a little loose for the match. I guess his managerial role requires that.
And it is for the NWA Women's Championship of the World.
Penni Lane with a concerned look on her face, getting ready for this matchup.
I'd be concerned too if I was in there.
Introducing first the challenger, she weighs in at 145 pounds. From Paradise City, Penni Lane!
Yeah, good little reaction there to Penni. Looks like she has a bit of her confidence back as well.
And her opponent, ladies and gentlemen, accompanied to the ring by the Ladies' Choice. She is from Tokyo,
Obviously some
Japan,
female admiration towards Ladies' Choice.
Or a paid crowd.
That stare is just getting more and more intense on the face of Amazing Kong.
It's hypnotic. I mean, I'm scared to look, but I can't look away.
Just imagine, though, if Penni Lane were able to grab lightning in a bottle and pin the shoulders of Amazing Kong down to the mat. It's the biggest win of her career. She could walk out of here the NWA Women's Champion of the World.
Absolutely, I agree with you. I mean, that would just, to be honest, that would be an upset. I don't like at the outset here to put out some bad karma out there. I'm just not sure if Penny's up for this matchup. I mean, Kong looks like she is all business, and this is going to be, for her, a walk in the park. All the best to Penny. Let's check out what's going to happen.
Penni Lane just shrugged off by Amazing Kong, and there you see the flip of the hair, and Kong just stalking around the ring.
It's almost like this is, she's at her desk. She's just having a good time. She's just methodical in what she's doing.
Another collar and elbow tie-up in there again. Penni Lane just thrown off rather nonchalantly.
It's the strength of Kong that I don't think our Supergirls get. Most of our girls are just not built in this way.
And there you see Kong grab the leg, and now she's going to work, trying to take that vertical base away from Penni Lane and really use that weight advantage to her advantage.
And Kong has been a sensation in Japan, and that sort of stronger, stiffer style of wrestling is just not as widely known here in North America, and certainly not in the Supergirls division. So I think she has so many advantages I don't know who is going to be the one to unthrone her.
Did you see that right there? Penny Lane just bouncing off of Amazing Kong like she's hitting a brick wall.
And it looks like Penny Lane wants to do it again. I'm not sure this is so smart.
That's right. Here she comes into Kong and just, again, bounces right off.
I guess the best we can say there is at least Penny kept her balance. I guess she didn't go down the mat.
And there a third time, she's not maybe too much in the way of intelligence by just running straight at Amazing Kong. That's not going to get it done.
No, she needs to have a game plan, and I think the game plan is the one that Kong was having. Take out the vertical base, go for Kong's knees, get her down to your size, and try something. But this run attack is just not going to be the one to work for her.
There you see that quickness right there. Penny Lane dunking the clothesline and getting behind Kong, but Kong just sits right down on her. Look at that. Penny Lane just screaming for mercy, not giving up, and Kong just nonchalantly sitting there.
She's content to be there as she wraps up the legs there, and she's just punishing her now.
The pain on the face of Penny Lane as she's trying to get herself to that bottom rope, trying to inch her way over there.
Is that a smile? Is that it's kind of a smug smile.
A smirk from Amazing Kong, and Penny Lane reaching out. She's almost there and there. She has got the bottom rope.
But you know what? Look at how pleased Kong is. No, yeah, that's fine. It's almost like a cat playing with an injured mouse. That's what's happening here. She's just oh, you can hear that.
Hard chop right to the chest of Penny Lane. And again, Kong just taking her time. Being very methodical, very slow, very deliberate.
We know what hopefully.
Oh, big splash right in the corner.
Well, that's what I was about to say, actually. Often you'll see Kong stalking, slow, methodical, and I think opponents will say, you know what, she's a bigger woman. There's no way that she can pick up speed, and you just saw the freight train crush Penny Lane in the corner and barely got out there.
That's right, barely a 2 count there, and this is just, we have seen literally zero offense from Penny Lane, and there she goes to the ringside area.
And this is dangerous, for Penny that is. Kong is not above fighting through the crowds. I've seen tapes of her in Japan going through thousands of people and not only fighting her opponent, but fighting with the fans to make sure they don't get in her way. This is not a good sign for Penny Lane.
Well, and not just that. Remember, Ladies' Choice is outside the ring. Oh, a chair just thrown to the back and the back of the head of Penny Lane.
And again, she's just stalking. I'm not sure if Elsie's giving her advice or what there. She was kind of heading towards him.
I think Elsie was running off a little bit. I think Ladies' Choice is just a little bit intimidated by Kong as well.
We got people diving everywhere. We got security trying to keep some sort of order here. We're in a very dark part of the arena there, and now we're back in the ring, thankfully, where we can see this action.
Amazing Kong following Penny Lane back into the ring, and Penny still not back up to her feet. Now she's finally back on her feet, only to be whipped into the corner, and what's that? She got out.
Takes Kong down. This is what she needs to do. But I'm not sure she should have stayed on the ground there. But elbow almost to the back of the head there. That's a great way to keep Kong down. And it was like a one and a half
count there. You know, she took the vertical base away from Kong. Now Penny Lane needs to keep her down, and I think this is a huge mistake. What an amazing clothesline from Amazing Kong.
She's out. She's out. There is no way Penny knows where she is right now.
Kong just bringing Penny Lane back up, setting her up for a thunderous powerbomb, but not able to get the leverage.
And we got a bit of offense here from backslide.
A backslide?
1. It looks like 2, and that was
so
probably the closest I could have seen there. That was instinct on Penny Lane.
Penny Lane just inches away from the NWA World Women's Championship, and now with those kicks,
look at that.
I think she's
eating the kicks, literally.
She's just made Amazing Kong mad, and that is one thing you do not want, is a mad Amazing Kong.
That's like 5th or 6th kick to the head.
And look at her face. Look at Kong's face. That intensity's still there, but she's wobbling just a bit.
Penny Lane trying to get the crowd behind her. You know, if that'll help inspire her.
Oh, and an enziguri right to the back of the head of Amazing Kong. This could be it. Is it?
Foot on the rope. You know what? This is the closest I've seen Kong to getting pinned in a long time here. Such a dominant champion, such a dominant wrestler, and yet Penny seems to have found a bit of a weakness, I guess, a weakness being 9 kicks to the head. You call that a weakness, Scotty.
Oh, and there is that spinning back punch, I guess you could call it. It's just amazing, and it knocks her out, setting her up for the power bomb. And that is all she wrote for Penni Lane. It's academic now.
And there you have the 3 count. Kong is still your NWA World Women's Champion.
And her advisor, the ladies' choice, stepping into the ring, he's had that belt the entire match. I don't know if he's even going to give it back to Kong.
Look at this, Kong is up 9 kicks to the head approximately there, and she is not happy.
She looks like she's ready for another 9 kicks to the head. Nice title defense from your NWA Women's Champion of the World, Amazing Kong.